Brother Ahmed,
Yes, sir.
how you doing today?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Kef halik?
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. This is my show, Raphael Podcasts,
Okay.
and you said that you had some genuine concerns that you wanted to discuss with me. It was after a program, you and I had a conversation at the Sadana house, and you wanted to talk about the immigrants coming into our country, coming into the United States, and losing their culture and kind of assimilating to a new culture. And you had some thoughts on that.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So what makes you so passionate about Muslim immigrants coming to this country?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your question is very powerful question, and it needs at least few hours to explain. But we only have few minutes.
We're short on time today, but there's more.
Today I will touch, and I will say something shortly, and I hope you get your answer from this short talking. The thing that I concern, I'm one of the Muslim immigrants coming from Afghanistan, like the other 1,000 immigrants who coming here and looking for opportunity for their kids, opportunity for their families, and opportunity for themselves. And I'm the one that I came to this country looking for opportunity for my kids to raise up in the best school all over the world, and the best university, that it is the belief of the people out of America, that the people who study in America and they are in the best school and best university.
This is what you believed prior to coming.
Yeah.
Do you still hold that same belief?
Yeah. I am in the same. I'm in the same idea till now, because I see my kids that they learn a lot in these 7 years. Actually, I entered to America in 2017, in March 2017, 3rd of March. It was very, very, very interesting story. We will talk about later, another time. But
Inshallah.
But when we came to America, I myself had this plan that my kids study in a good school, good university, and they make their own destiny, and they choose their own path. And the things that I am very concerned that the people who coming here and following their destiny or looking for their opportunity, unfortunately, their culture melting, a kind of melting here in this country. And they forgot their own culture, and they cannot learn the culture here, and they messed up. The combination of two cultures produced something new, that it is not Afghani culture and it's not American culture. For example, I will tell you an example. I was in a wedding party in Toronto, and in this wedding party, some people from the school teachers was with me, and we talking about the culture of this majlis, of this wedding party. And they told me, oh, what a nice culture you have. And I told them it is not my Afghani culture.
But it was an Afghanistan wedding.
Afghanistan wedding. And it's not my Afghani culture. And they surprised. And they said it is not Canadian culture as well, or American culture as well. And he's surprised. He said, what is this? And I told him, and I told her, his wife too, it is a combination of two cultures, and produce some things very, 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 how can I explain? How can I put the word for that?
Unique?
When I say unique, unique is something good. I'm not talking about something good. Something Horrible,
Really?
horrible. Because it is not Afghani culture, it is not Islamic culture, it is not American culture.
But would you say that Afghani culture, as you know it, came about from forming multiple cultures that preceded it?
Yeah, the Afghani culture is a very, very high level culture that produced an area by the name of Afghanistan, and 5,000 years history is behind that. And they produce this culture for our country. And it has a very good point.
So you were married. You're
Yeah, I'm
married.
married. I have 6
And your
kids.
wedding
Yeah.
was a traditional wedding.
Yeah,
of
traditional
that
wedding in my country.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years.
Yeah, that's a
tradition.
tradition marriage. But
Okay.
when I came here and I see the marriage that we do here, with
not that.
it's not that. It is something very new, and it's my concern that we need to take care about our culture to not melt it and to not produce something bad. And I'm sorry I use bad.
Right, because I would have said not to produce something new.
Yeah, it is something
And to say
new.
new is bad?
But for me, it is bad. For the people who see this culture and accept this culture, maybe not it's bad. But
Right.
for me, as a Muslims, as an Afghan, as a pure Afghan Muslims, Afghan, it's not good. It's not acceptable.
Okay.
Because we have our even we became citizen of America, but still we are Afghani,
Right.
and we need to keep that precious things, and we don't want to lose that.
Well, I feel as though this is a great introduction into a conversation that is forthcoming, that I look forward to having with you, because I see you are really passionate about culture in general and tradition and preservation of culture and tradition. And I feel as though what brought you here on your journey in bringing your family to the United States for their education, for your children to thrive, for your legacy.
No,
I feel
actually, for my family, I thanks God, my family keep their culture, keep their Islamic culture.
Intact.
Exactly, they keep their Afghani culture. I thanks God.
Right.
It is Allah gift for me, for my
Subhanallah,
family.
subhanallah.
But unfortunately, my concern is in the long term. Again, my nephew and the people who make their life here, and also about my other Afghani loads.
But I have, before we move on, because we're short on time. This is the introduction.
Yeah, it's
I just
only introduction.
I have two questions.
Yes.
Though.
Oh, please.
So, love brought you here. So my first question, one question that I want to ask is, how do you define love?
Oh my God, you you need to give me 1,000 nights that I tell you the answer of that, and it is too few minutes. The one word can I tell you that love is the gift of Allah, that giving for every human and every creation. It is a gift of Allah, and that's it.
Love is a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift of Allah.
Love
And
is a gift from
everyone
Allah.
need to know the precious of love, what love is. When something is a gift of Allah, how can we keep it? How can we touch it? And how can we feel it? Because gift of Allah is very precious things. When your wife give you a gift, you want to keep it very nicely. When your mom give you a gift, you keep it very nicely.
You want to preserve it.
And preserve it. And what about if Allah give you a gift? How can you keep it?
How do you preserve that gift from Allah, the gift of love?
I try my best. I am an Aleph. I'm even not an B. I'm an Aleph. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
an A.
Right.
And we need
The
to
first
go
letter of
up
the
to Z.
alphabet.
We need to go up to Z. But I'm an A. Still, I'm not an A. I'm in a door of A, knocking. A, you accept me or not? Love, I'm talking with love. Hey, love, you accept me? I'm worthy to come in my heart? I'm worthy for this gift or not? That's it.
And it also took a lot of effort, courage for you to leave Afghanistan and bring your family here in hopes of what I can only assume to be a brighter future, a stronger legacy for you and your family. What would you say is your source of power?
Believe me, even I came here to the United States to change my kids' life change, but my heart is still there. My heart is still there. I never forget Afghanistan. What's my source of power?
Sounds like Afghanistan. You getting drawing some power from the homeland.
I get my power from my mom,
Your mother,
from
Umi.
my homeland, from my mom, from my land, from my Afghanistan, from my country. Because if I'm not honest with my own country, I never be honest with America as a second citizenship. If I be honest with my own land, my mom, my mother, and believe me that I can say that I can be honest with America as well. And if I be not honest with Afghanistan, forget about America. I never be honest with America. If someone say that, they're lying. First, you need to be honest with your own land. And before everything, you need to be honest with God, with Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
If you're not honest with Allah, these things, all word things, you're not saying that I am honest with these things.
So it starts with your mother and the motherland, and then you're able to
And the
spread out
Creator
from there.
who create my land,
The Most
Allah,
High.
the Most High,
Absolutely.
the Most High.
Absolutely.
Everything is linked. Everything is linked. The life is linked, and the life is every moment of the life is a reason. Nothing happened without reason. I believe that.
Same.
Anything coming to America is a reason.
Yeah.
Thinking about Afghanistan is a reason. Knowing you in a Jami Masjid is a reason.
Divine purpose.
Being in this community and accept this community and accept Sheikh Tamer as a sheikh here in this community is a reason.
Right.
Everything have a reason. And
Mashallah,
I don't want
mashallah.
to say
Mashallah.
long because I have to
Habibi,
leave.
Habibi. Thank you.
Okay.